Hey, what's up? We're back for episode 6 of the Ask Jay show, almost show. So we've done good so far, 5 episodes in a row. I owe you guys one, so it's the episode that I owe you. And I guess I'm here in New York City at the office and uh, feel better after some meetings today that were productive, but was very frustrated by the video that's been circulating online from South Carolina. Was it Spring Valley High School?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, Cassidy.
Spring Valley High.
Yeah, Spring Valley High, where there was a truancy or police officer there who took a teenage girl by the neck and slammed her on the ground, flipped her chair, drug her across the room, and it's just something that we just can't have happen and it be okay. Like, we can't treat anybody like that, right? So definitely frustrated about it, but I'm not even gonna get into it because now, like I said, I'm in a different mode. So I still want to mention it though, that I'm pissed and that we're not, can't be tolerated. So that's something that on the social side we will be constantly addressing, and we do believe it's going to be justice or else, and that we have to be the or else. So I'm making sure that my voice, my platform speaks to this kind of issue, and we want you guys to take action. If you look at my Instagram at Mr. J. Morrison, you'll see a cell phone number, or excuse me, a sheriff's department number for you to call to demand the firing of the officer Ben Fields, I believe his name is, and I'll just leave it at that. I won't call him any names. So if you would call the sheriff's office number, it's 803 number in my Instagram feed, you'll see it. I called already. I'm going to call again. Make that call. Be the or else. Be a part of the solution, and at least let your voice be heard and stand up on behalf of the young lady that was abused at Spring Valley High School in South Carolina. So anyway, we're going to get into this episode of Ask Jay. I got Cassidy back to assist me with questions and the camera work, and I look forward to seeing what you guys got for me today.
All right, the first question comes to us by way of Twitter, at one and only Snoop Baby. What are some of the ways to build your list of buyers and sellers for wholesaling? Where do you look for best deals?
Gotcha. Well, Snoop Baby, that's like 6 questions in one, but I'll do my best. So the ways in which we, and I appreciate you being part of the Ask Jay platform, but the ways that we build buyers and sellers, there's tons of ways in which we teach in the academy, from driving for dollars, which is looking for abandoned signs, looking for abandoned properties, looking for we buy houses signs and build relationships there. I specifically teach building your filter sources, which are sources in the industry that can filter your business to have constituencies or such as bankruptcy attorneys, probate attorneys, mortgage companies, realtors, people that can send you either buyers or sellers, depending if you're being intentional about building your buyers or sellers list. And then for the second part of your question, which was
Where do you look for the best deals?
that one. Where do I look for the best deals? A deal can fall from anywhere. There is no where. It's about evaluating a deal and making sure that it makes sense. That deal can come from a family member. It can come from social media. It can come from driving through town. It can come from canvassing Home Depot. There's multiple ways for you to find a deal. It's about your ability to evaluate the deal, make sure that it makes sense for your specific investment strategy.
All right, this one comes from Serendipity on Instagram. I was convicted of a felony at 16. There is a lot I want to do, but I feel I would be told no. Will I still be able to get my real estate license with one felony conviction?
I don't know the answer to that question, Serendipity.
Yes.
Right? I don't know the answer to that question because I don't know what state you're in and what those state laws and regulations are. I know that I was able to get a real estate license with 3 felonies in 3 different states by simply applying and not listening to the naysayers tell me what I can't do. So until you go forward with the process, you will never know the answer to that question. Even if your real estate commission says they frown upon it or it may be a no, there's always the ability for you to get an exception, to appeal it, to push it, depending on how bad you want it. So what I would say is for you to try and then get the true answer for yourself. And God forbid that you can't get the real estate license or designation that you want as a realtor, there's still the opportunity always for you to be your own boss, your own business owner, and learn how to invest in real estate yourselves. Even if you don't have the cash or credit to do so, there's a method of, in the strategy of wholesaling real estate, flipping contracts or flipping paper as we call it, there's still that avenue to go to build capital to get into buying and selling and buying and holding and building a portfolio for yourself. So don't let a real estate license stop you either way.
All right, Shauna D on Facebook asks, Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin or Fresh Prince? I gotta go with Martin hands down because Fresh Prince is dope though. It's like, it would be a tie, right? Martin and Fresh Prince are tied. But last year, I got a chance to not just meet Martin Lawrence, but I got a chance to spend about 3 hours with him at his mansion in LA. And we got to like go to his man cave and kick it and on his infinity pool inside his house. So being the fact that I got to personally build and meet and chill out with Martin, Martin wins all day. Cool brother. I got his cell phone number. He hits me back when I text him. Like, Martin all day. So Martin wins because Martin's the one that I can actually holler at. I can't holler at Will Smith right now, but I can holler at Martin Lawrence. So I gotta get Martin all day.
All right, this one also comes from Facebook. Shakoya Williams asks, what's your advice on choosing a brokerage? I'm leaning towards Keller because they seem to have the bigger, I think that question dragged out, but they seem to be bigger.
Well, I don't use the size of a brokerage as my component for measuring if I want to work with them. It's more about who offers the best training for you and where do you feel that they fit inside your niche. So if your niche is targeting investors or targeting banks or luxury real estate or industrial real estate or rental or retail, right? Figure out what your niche is, what I say, and then work backwards and go for the agency that supports your niche the best and will train you the best. That way you can be as productive as an agent as possible.
All right, at Currency Q on Twitter asks, is there a way to get a property under contract to wholesale without having to submit my own proof of funds letter?
Absolutely. There's no in-stone agreement or in-stone law or provision that says you have to have a proof of funds letter to wholesale a property. You just have to position yourself in a way that you can gain the confidence of the seller in which they feel that it's not a waste of their time to put their contract or put the rights of their property in your hands, which is why we focus so much on positioning, branding, building your business so that a seller can take you serious and you can have that conversation with them that, hey, you know what, I represent a pool of buyers and we're looking at your property, but I can't present it to them until I actually have this under contract. And you want to leverage your buyer's list and your professionalism and the seriousness of your brand and your business. You want to leverage that to get a seller to be able to buy into the play of letting you contract their home with no deposit put down. So you don't need one, but you got to be very aggressive and very creative and very convincing as a business owner or as an investor to allow someone or to convince or to engage someone in a way where you don't have a proof of deposits, right? So that's your cheat sheet. And I think that's all 5 questions. I'll pat myself on the back. I think I did a pretty good job. I appreciate you guys joining me on another episode of Ask Jay. Remember to subscribe, please, if you haven't. Take a second, go boop, subscribe. Like the video. I like my likes. Comment, and be sure to share it so other people can get wind of this content, this information, this free game that I'm offering to you guys through this platform. And continue to ask questions using the Ask Jay hashtag. For all you guys who want one-on-one coaching from me, I get a lot of requests in my email inbox about coaching. Go to jmorrison.net to the one-on-one strategy coaching, or if there's any other general inquiries, and make sure you get on the Jay Morrison Academy waiting list for the new courses coming out December 1st, 5 new wealth building courses. And I'll talk to you soon. Next episode coming up next, episode 7 coming next. Peace.